Heck.
Hey, my name's Christian Lee. I'm here for Earworm Digital. I'm here with the band. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
We're Boyish.
My name's India.
And I'm Claire.
India already doing a great job with the mic. I like
Thank
it.
you.
Maybe you should be the one interviewing, you know?
I'm ready.
Great. And how are y'all doing tonight?
We're good. I feel like we're good. I'm nervous a little bit. How do you
Got some
feel?
butterflies?
I'm definitely excited. Always a little nervous, but as our manager always tells us, we're not nervous. We're just excited. Yeah. So.
Great words to live by.
Yeah, I know. She's very wise.
And I want to know, tonight's the first night of the tour with Spill Tab. How are y'all feeling about that?
We're just so excited. We actually played one of our first ever shows with Spill Tab.
Oh, really?
In 2019, a So Far in New York.
So far, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I have that memory, and then we played with her at the Echo also last year. So it's just it feels amazing, and it feels like a big family tour.
I love the best of it. Back to you. And back to me. Yeah, no, same, exactly. It's so much fun to just play with your friends, and just the support around us right now and from the other bands playing tonight too. It's just really fun. It just feels like a big family get-together in a way.
Mm-hmm. And so I've noticed, you both moved from New York to here. And I just want to know, we drove up here. We've done a few interviews today, driving around, terrible, and we're wondering why did you move here? It's so bad.
That is the biggest question on my mind. Our manager got a job here at our label, and then Claire really wanted to live here, and I didn't want to get left behind, so now I'm here.
Yeah, because I didn't want to get left behind. No, I had always wanted to move here. I grew up in Minnesota, so I'm used to a driving lifestyle. I'm used to having a little more space. And so when I went to New York, I was like, what's happening? One of my favorite things that everyone has been saying when they moved here was that they're like, you can see so much sun. Everyone that grew up in New York was like, I'm used to not seeing the sun, and I feel safe. Yeah, or yeah, when you can't see the sky. And they're like, I don't feel safe now that I can see the sky. But I feel the opposite. I'm like, thank God there's a little blue in the air and all that good stuff.
Yeah, living in Minnesota and New York, probably not used to too much of the sun, huh?
No.
Yeah, no.
And let me see. You both dropped an EP recently, my friend Mica. And I'm wondering, because, I've seen the EP cover. I love it. It's really cool. But I've noticed a lot of people, and I'm wondering, did all of them move with you here, or?
No, only some of them. Nicole moved here. Sophia moved here. Our friend Riley, who's also on the cover, moved here. Who else? I think that's it. And Allie.
It was I think I want to say 7 or 8 of us actually ended up moving. But that's why we wanted to do that EP cover so badly is take the snapshot of all of our friends in New York in that time. And we really want to print it out so we can just hang it up in our house and be like, there they all are.
Whose idea was it for that cover? Honestly, pretty iconic cover.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really want. I have a sketch of it in my journal of everyone huddled together, and I feel like I just.
You sketched that?
I did sketch it. It doesn't look good. What?
It was freezing the day we shot that. It was so cold. And it was one of those days in the spring that should have been warm, and so no one was really prepared. And we got out there, and yeah, India had drawn this thing where we're all in a circle, and she's like, we're all gonna huddle, and then we're gonna make this person stand on a bench. Our photographer Gabby was like, we're gonna put Gabby up on a bench and take a picture of it, and everyone's like, what are you talking about? No one understood what India was trying to go for, so we're all just in this huddle. But India's like, I have a vision, I know what it's gonna look like, and we're like, whatever. Did it, and we loved it.
And I think my favorite songs from the album is Legs, and it is You Wanna Hurt Me.
Oh, really?
Both
Okay,
bangers.
good. Oh, glad you think so.
And I'm wondering though, what was your most favorite song to record for that whole project? What was the most fun?
I feel like the most fun song to record was Legs. It was like the last song we did for the EP, and we had like maybe 2 weeks to turn the EP, and we needed one more song. And it just came out like really fast, and was like at a point where we were like, okay, you know what? Like we can put anything on this. Like we're gonna add flutes on this. We're gonna add like drums that we've never used before. Like, and it just happened. We finished the song in like 2 days, and I think that was the most fun I've had doing it. I don't know about you.
I agree. Legs was really, it was like one of those that just kind of formed itself in a way. Other songs on the EP, like I Think I Hate It Here, we like wrestled with for months and months and months, and like kept redoing it. Whereas Legs, it was like, we just kind of sat down. India had this clear vision of what she wanted the vibe to be, and like just like the India's got the visions, and we're all just along for the ride. But I was like, okay, you feel super solid about this, and yeah, I feel like that vision really just drove us in this direction of Legs, and it was just like, it felt so new, it felt so fresh that it was really easy to add things to, and it felt just like super fun to make for that reason.
Okay. And so I've been following you guys since last year, since you guys dropped Superstar. That was my first song I listened to you guys from. So good, by the way.
Oh,
but I'm wondering though, like, what are some artists that influenced like your sound, your songwriting?
Ooh. I feel like for the last EP, it was a lot of like Biba Doobie, the 1975, like very typical like sad indie music. Phoebe Bridgers, Mitski, The Replacements, The Strokes. What else? I don't know.
I'm trying to think of anyone else you didn't name. No, I feel like that was it. Girl in Red a little bit.
Red, yeah. You know.
Okay. And I noticed, just based off the last EP too, that was based off like life experiences, friends, and everything. So I'm wondering, is there any like media, like any television shows or movies that influence your music as well?
Ooh, I feel like Normal People. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like the most depressing book / TV show of all time. I feel like that had a massive impact on me. Euphoria. Anything else for you?
Yeah, you said, I feel like we're also inspired by like Fleabag as well. Just things that are like, just like the saddest things you can possibly think of. I love that script though in Fleabag. Like I feel like that's just such a beautifully written script, and it's like, I'm like I wish I could write something like that.
That's cool. And just going back to the last project, it's just the album cover is so iconic. It's left an influence on me, and I'm wondering, you both have such a great, circle of friends, and I'm wondering, would you like to add one more? Is it okay if we be friends too?
Yeah. Yes, please. We can like Photoshop you onto the cover.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I know, that's what we can do.
Well, my love language is giving gifts to friends. I have some gifts for you, both of you.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I wish we had a gift for you. You already gave us a flower.
I did. I forgot I did do that too, yeah. All right, first one is for Claire. This is an album I believe that touched all of us back in the day, but I think it's one of the best albums of like the late, like the 2010s, and it is Melodrama.
Oh my God!
Thank you so much. This is literally one of my favorite albums of all time.
So
I think
good.
this has had one of the biggest impacts on me of any album ever. Like I remember, I think this thing. Oh God! Thank you so much. This
You're
is
welcome.
so sweet.
And this one for you, India.
So excited.
Special place in your heart. It's a little smaller, but I'm sure you'll still love it. It is.
Imagine.
One Direction.
Oh my God! I'm literally. Oh my God! This covers.
It's insane.
Holy shit!
This is my new most prized possession in the world. Thank you so
You're welcome.
much. I'm like getting emotional. I miss them.
And you both are individuals, but as a band, you're a duo. So I thought I'd give you a joint gift too, and it is Euphoria.
Oh my God! This is amazing.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Thank you so
so much.
You're welcome.
You really know us. Like, you like really nailed
It's
it.
amazing.
I might as well just been in New York with you, you know.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. But now that we're officially friends, my first question for you is let's kick up the second gear for this interview. So now that we're friends, when are you guys gonna make the next EP? You know, my friend Christian. You know, when's that happening?
Literally, we'll start like tonight. After the set, like we'll come in here and we'll start writing a song for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, immediate.
And, you know, this gift I think has a big influence on you because you actually met One Direction before, right?
I did.
Tell me, what was that like?
It was horrific in the sense, like, I was like 13 and I had braces and I met them at like a movie event that I ended up going to at the Ziegfeld Theater in New York, and I didn't know they were gonna be there, so I was like sitting there and all of a sudden like all 5 of them walk by me and sit 2 rows in front of me, and I like started to lose consciousness. Like I was like blacking out. I was like, this can't be happening. And yeah, they all got up. My mom went up to them and like I was like begging her not to speak to them or make me speak to them, but she did, and I had to go up to Harry and he was like, so nice to meet you, and I don't think I said anything. I think I was like like just nodded, and then I went back to my seat, and yeah. I don't know if I left much of an impression.
I mean, it's still a great story, though.
It's a great story, but I've never felt terror like that in my life.
I mean, maybe if you ever run into him again, he's like, hey, I remember you.
No, I don't think I would speak still. I'd just be like, hey.
Just shaking it, yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. We do have a sponsor for this interview. All right. Thank you. This is a band. They haven't released music in a while, but, you know, they wanted a shout out. So this interview is sponsored by the band She-Ra. Claire, can you take it away? I feel like you would know about it. You have anything to say about this band?
Oh my God! Yeah, it's been a while since I've talked to them. It took me even a second to, comprehend that. I know. I was like, that sounds super familiar. I feel like I was a part of that a long time ago. Yeah, that was my very first band ever. I was like 15. And what a special place in my heart that will always be. It's so cute. It was like neo soul. It was like
Free jazz.
not free jazz, but think like Hiatus Coyote if they like had just started playing their instruments. Was what we were going for.
All right, that's cool. I have a few more questions for you. And first one is, you both had a band called The Blue, and then you changed it to Boyish because of Japanese breakfast.
Yeah, nice shirt.
And I'm wondering why though. Why The Blue? Cool name. Why the name change?
It was like a cool name, and everyone had something labeled The Blue.
Okay,
and
that
so
makes
when you
sense.
tried to look it up, you could never find it. It was like, and if you Google search The Blue, it's like, here's a blue color, here's all this stuff. Like it was just
That's
a
a good
million
point. That's a
things.
good point.
So yeah, we had a ton of people being like, well, we can never find you on Spotify, like you don't exist. And it was time for a vibe change too.
Oh yeah,
True.
for sure. Certainly a vibe change.
It worked for the better. I mean, we're here now, And you both met at Berkeley College, correct? Mm-hmm. You guys ever miss doing open mic nights at, I think it was Boloco, to get free burritos?
No, I don't. That was like some of the most nervous I think I've ever been, like playing open mic nights for burritos. I was like quaking in my boots, yeah. I don't know about you, but do you miss them?
I would play that open mic night in a heartbeat for another free burrito. Like if you told me I was here, I would be there right now.
I mean, do you guys have a tour date in Boston? It's not.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, maybe we should stop by.
Really?
Yeah. Like halfway through college, they were like, no, we're not like giving away any more
Whack,
free burritos.
whack.
Sorry. Because like people would come and there'd be like a line because it was a music school down the street.
I guess that makes sense.
So they were like, too many people are coming. We're
I'm
giving
sure.
away too many burritos.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking the time to interview.
Thank you so
I've had a
much.
lot of fun with, my new friends, But, this interview is all about the both of you. And so the Brandon, the cameraman, is going to put the camera on both of you.
Okay.
Now it's the end of the interview.
Yeah.
You've been shining so much already, but now it's your just you solely time to shine. you both could plug, you know, your social media, the tour dates, new music
Okay.
coming out. The rest of the time is
Okay.
all for both of you.
Okay, we're Boyish. We're going on tour starting tonight across the country, and we'll be in a city near you. So check it out. Anything you want to say?
We are working on a new EP, so it'll be coming out sometime.